All right. Hello. Shalom, everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice coming good from your side. Please invite your friends. And if you don't have a friends, no problem. Don't worry, be happy. Allah will invite us more friends, like from Al Qaeda, ISIS. I mean, yeah. Uh, you know, as usual, I don't decide really what my topic is. When I feel like I want to go live, I say, okay, let me type the word Islam in Google. And I did today, no different from other day. So, and then a website came in my way. Uh, I type why Islam is true. And then I found a website right away. It says why Islam is true. But sadly, in order to understand and know why Islam is true, according to this website, I have to pay $397 to know why Islam is true, which is very interesting because those good Muslims, they will not teach you why Islam is true unless you pay $400. It must be a mission for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of money in your pocket. I see. Now here, this is the name of the foundation. It's called Basira Foundation. Basira mean like vision, like be able to see, like not just be see by vision, like like they say enlightened. So why Islam is true, brother? Here this Abdul, he is from Pakistan, and he told us, he gave us a hint, but he did not relate it as a reasoning. So you see his video here, it says Islam is fact. If we play the video, he said that Islam teach us, Islam is based on reasoning. Islam is encouraging you. Islam do encourage you to know and to ask questions. And then I said to myself, is that really what Islam teach? Because as I know, in chapter 5, verse 101, it says, ask no questions. As I know, in chapter 3, it says, the best of you, the knowledgeable, is the one who says we believe, not the one who asks questions. So I wanted to discuss today with Muslims, if there is anyone would like to help us about the facts why Islam is true. Before we continue, I saw somebody posting a comment saying, somebody said that the Assad regime asking Israel for help. And I searched for that and I found this. A person, his name is David Dawood. He posted an unnamed, unidentified security source. I mean, my friend, can't you tell like that this is a stupid post? Unnamed, unidentified. Is that UFO? Is that the UFO? Yeah, it is UFO. So you guys be smarter. Don't look those fools post stupid things and whatever in the internet. You take it, and you spread it around. Anyway, that's a good joke. Very, very good joke. But obviously the one who posted this is an idiot, I saw a lot of idiots. Like, there's a TV station, it's called TBN. And TPN supposedly is a Christian station, but obviously it's running by an idiots. So in the last video they posted there, they said the Syrian rebels are fighting the Assad regime. When all of us, we knew that Al-Qaeda, they would love to kill every single Jew in the world. They would love to make you a barbecue. So, I mean, and the guy is an Israeli Christian, supposedly. So, I mean, stupidity is amazing. So, we as a Christians, we should not just for the sake, because, we are against Hezbollah, we are against Iran, we are against, just take whatever people throw at us. We are smarter than this. Don't let stupid people blind you. Always side with the truth. Liars will end in hellfire. It doesn't matter who is the liar. He claimed to be Christian, he claimed to be a Muslim, whatever he claimed to be. So don't be blind just because you're against Hezbollah and Iran, and suddenly, I mean, what kind of a station this station is? The Syrian rebels? Are you sure? I mean, this is Hamas. This is Hamas. This is Muslim Brotherhood. Those people, they feel so bad for Yahya Sinwar being killed, and now you are siding with them just because they are attacking the Assad regime. So hypocrisy is not who we are. All right? And don't be part of such a hypocrisy. And always, if you see someone he claimed to be Christian and he say something embarrassing like this, rebuke him. Immediately. Don't wait for tomorrow, because it's a shame. They are misleading people. Like they claim to be Christian channel, but they are misleading people. Are you going to do the same? We will go back to our topic, but just to show you. This is TBN TV station. Do you see the title? Breaking: Syrian rebels seize a key territory. So in Syria we call them rebels. In Israel we call them terrorists. Huh. You must be a decent man. Obviously, Syrian rebels. You see, always we support Israel, but we will not support false propaganda which is against us. Those people, they would love to kill every single Christian, every single Jew. Anyone is a Muslim. If they are killing their own. And they are Al-Qaeda. And actually, in fact, the leader of this group, Al-Nusra, America have $10 million for his head. How you call them rebels, you idiot? They killed many Americans. This is Al-Qaeda. Hypocrites, liars, and no dignity. So not anyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. Is the will of the Lord, of the Father, to say lies? And then fundraiser. It's all about fund at the end, If there's no fund, there's no news. Anyway, we go back to our topic. I just wanted to put my input in this, and we will never support liars. CP, your sons and daughters will be genius like you. Shouldn't I get married first? That's a good one. Okay. Do we have any Abdul who would like to join us and tell us about the facts which we see in Basira Foundation? Anyone? Who is a Muslim in Discord would like to join us and give us some help about the facts in Islam? Anyone? Any Abdul? So if you, I'm not going to play his videos because you never know. I mean, those, subhanallah, brother, Islam teach us. You can watch the video yourself, you would die laughing. And in the hypocrite is, or the hypocrisy, they claim that to be an Islamic foundation to teach something good, right? Why you need $400 for a brochure? Every video I make, which sometimes goes for many hours, enough to make a book. Like 8 hours of talking is longer, way longer than a book. Is that correct? So imagine if every 8 hours or 5 hours or 4 hours I make them script and make them a book and then sell them to you for $400. Obviously, I'm serving God, not my pocket in this scenario. But here he says Islam encourage us, not like other religion. Other religion, they don't encourage you to know the truth. What a shame. But the religion of Islam encourage you to know. And I offer this, Abdul, I challenge you, you liar, to prove anything you said. Like when he say Islam is based on reasoning, so what is the reason for you to blow yourself in a mosque for the Shia? What is the reason for you or for Muhammad as a growing man 57 years old to go after a child she is 6 years old? What is the reason for Muhammad to go his own son's house and flirt with the married women? What is the reason for you to believe that your God Allah will give you endless penis when you are not even 5 foot? So your penis is bigger than you? So when a Muhammadan he say we are people and Muslim believe in reasoning, I find that is a bullshit, certified bullshit. Any Muslim want to prove me wrong? Anyone? Science, look here, even not only that, like if you go to the video after that, look, Islam is a fact. It's fact. Whew. It's fact, brother. It's fact that if we believe in Allah, my wife, she will have 1 mile butt. I mean, all of us, we like big screen. You know, who of you here can say he don't like big screen butt? Aren't you, to be honest, don't you pay a lot of money to get big screen TV? Here we go. You will have a wife, her butt is 1 mile. So this Abdul, he is not even 5 foot tall. If his wife, she sit on him, he will become like a mosquito inside her butt. And if she fart, I'm not going to tell you and give you a warning that the farting is flammable. So if you are smoking or making barbecue, you will become the barbecue. A lot of methanol. So he's saying here, other religions are cultural preference. Islam is not cultural preference. Well, everything in Islam is copy of somebody else. The ablution, copy from the Sabian. Circumcision, copy from the Jews. Crucifixion, copy from the Roman. Everything. I mean, name for me one thing. Just name for me one thing Islam has is new. It's not a cultural preference. Stolen from others. Huh? Like what? Even cutting hands. The punishment of cutting hands is what the Arab practiced before Islam. They cut hands for anyone who steals. This is Arab practice. Muhammad, he did not. This is not his God law. He took it, he put it in the Quran. So the Arab they will not oppose the so-called their culture, because here we go, Islam agree with our culture. We cut hands. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? Let us know. But not Islam. Islam is objectively true, and you can prove it. Let me help you to prove Islam to be true. Okay. It's cold. Oh, did I mention cold? According to Islam, the true Islam, where is ice is coming from? Let me show you. Remember, Islam is true. Look like we have to turn the light on. Okay. According to Muhammad, according to Allah, Allah is the God, you know. So Allah, He sent hail from mountains in heaven. Look at this. I mentioned the word cold, so this is remind me of what Allah said. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, inspiration. See you not? I mean, look at the language, see you not? That Allah drive the cloud gently. Hey Muslims, we did not see Allah driving the cloud. What Allah is talking about? Is that really what drive the cloud? Is it Allah or the wind? What do you mean? Don't you see Allah driving the cloud? Allah saying that? Don't you think this is language? The language is wrong? The logic is stupid, and saying that we see it, but it's not there. Hold on. As long we mentioned driving the cloud, that will connect to different story. If we go in different verse in the Quran, actually, let's go to the interpretation right away. All right. We have in the Quran a chapter. It's called the chapter of the thunder. Why it's called the chapter of the thunder? Ar-Ra'd. By the way, here when they type it in for you, this is not accurate. Like, I mean, when they say Ar-Ra'd, they are just saying it how they pronounce it, but it's not correct. Al-Ra'd. Anyway, Al-Ra'd is the thunder. And the thunder glorify and praise him. I mean, that's normal to say. Everything, praise God. We can say that, no problem. No. According to Muslim, the story is different. According to Muhammad and his knowledge, because he is the best knowledgeable, this verse is speaking about an angel. His name is Mr. Thunder. And this angel, he command the thunder, praise Allah. By his command, it's an angel. It's also said, it is the voice of the sky. And so do the angels. And also angels, I mean, what is this? This is interpretation now? When they ask Muhammad, okay, so the thunder is an angel. What about that thing, the fire we see? Huh? Explain that to us. Muhammad, he come with an answer, which nobody can expect. He said this is his fire built. He beat the cloud with it. The thunder, and this is an angel who is in charge of the cloud, driving them while constantly proclaim his praise. Hold on. No screen in Discord. You guys, we said to you, if you want to watch, you go to YouTube. Discord is just for people to call us. Why you don't do that? Come on. Because, when we are in Rumble, YouTube, we are divided, So just come to YouTube to see the screen. Remember, the verse here, it says that Allah, don't you see Allah? driving the cloud. It turned to be it's not Allah, it is Mr. Thunder. And the thunder is an angel who proclaimed Allah, and he drive the cloud. Hmm? And then, by the way, in different interpretation, it says, which one? Let me remember. Ibn Kathir. Let me remember. Yeah, it says like the angel, he have 70. This Mr. Thunder, he have 70,000 angel in his right hand. So when he move his hand toward them, the 70,000 make one sound, and this is the thunder you hear. Okay, what about the second sound? Usually we hear sometime like boom, boom. There is other 70,000 angel in the left side, left of his hand, and they repeat what the first 70 said. Ooh. And the fire you see is his fire belt. He beat the cloud with it. And here you see, actually, in this interpretation, it says, he prays in a weave of him that is of God, and he unlashes the thunderbolt. Those are fire which issues from that cloud, and submit with them whom he will, such that it burn. Okay, no comment. And then here you see something. Something weird. It says, and this verse revealed regarding a man whom the prophet had sent someone to invite to Islam, and who said, who is the messenger of God, and what is God? Is he made of gold or silver or copper? Whereupon a thunderbolt come down on him, and blew the top of his head. This is a true miracle, brother. How come we don't see this is in the Quran? Who is the one who this has happened to him? Where is the witnesses? True story. Let us see under other interpretation. You know what? Let us see Ibn Kathir. And by the way, Ibn Kathir in English is not the same as Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Just to let you know. Ibn Kathir in English is in diet. Lose a lot of weight. Is not even 10% of Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Anything, you know, like there is still a lot of things is embarrassing in Ibn Kathir in English, but mostly anything is big embarrassment in Arabic. They took it and they did not put it in Ibn Kathir in English. All right. So this is Ibn Kathir in English. Let us see. All right. Yeah, you see Ibn Kathir in English, it's taking the story away. We don't find the 70,000 angels. It's gone. Do we have any Muhammadan? So this guy, he is making living out of lies about Islam is based on fact, not in culture or things. This is legends. People believe in it before Islam. And then he says that Brother Hamza, the one we showed you his video, the Sheikh Hamza, he explained what this course is about and guide you as you explore some differences between Islam and Christianity and Buddhism and atheism. That's a good question. What is the difference between Islam and Christianity? Yeah, I saw a comment actually before I go live. One of you said, in Islam, in Christianity, a woman get married, she do breastfeeding for children. In Islam, a married woman, she do breastfeeding for adult. True. Have you ever heard of a prophet, except he is a hippie maybe, commanding Muslim growing women to give their boobs to strangers? I don't think that is exist in Buddhism. Not even in Thailand. Maybe in the bars of Thailand. You go in the bar, I'm sure there's many that will give you a lot of a breastfeeding for adult. The Prophet, police be upon him, please show respect. A Muslim woman, she came to the Prophet. She said to him, my husband, he is jealous because of a slave guy. He's a grown man. So what I should do when he enter upon me and I am alone? The Prophet, he says, breastfeeding. What? What? He said, the Messenger of Allah said, breastfeed him. She said, but he have a beard. Huh? What a stupid woman. What the beard have to do with this? Still you can do breastfeeding if you have a beard. I mean, do you see how some people are really weird? Why she could not understand that beard is not an obstacle. He said, breastfeed him again. And this will take away the displeasure from the face of Abu Hudayfa, the husband. So now Abu Hudayfa is upset because this slave is going inside the house when he is not there. But now Abu Hudayfa, when he get inside the house, he will find the slave guy is in the lap of Hudayfa, sucking her boobs. And then he will not be upset no more. Any Muhammadan? And this guy in his website, he is saying there is difference between Islam and Christianity. For sure. We cannot even argue about that. In Islam, you marry children, you if children, you encourage abusing children. In Christianity, Jesus says the one who hurt the little one is better for him to put a milestone in his neck and throw himself in the deep ocean. This is how bad for a Christian person, if you claim to be a Christian, to do any kind of sexual relationship with a child. Your prophet himself is a pedophile. So if the best man of Islam is a pedophile, how we can say even there's difference between Islam and Christianity? There's nothing is called different. It's the same comparing between the devil and God. Your prophet is a devilish man. The devil himself. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Let us see. Maybe we have a Muslim. Can a Christian ask to join to us? Yeah, okay, we will allow Christian to join us, no problem. If anyone would have a question, you can join us. But just, focus on the topic with us. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan? Let you up? Well, I invited you. You did not come. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Do you really Muslim believe in this? Yeah, you believe. Go ahead, the Plotos. Hello? Bluetooth. You have to push to talk. If you don't know how to do it, you can sit in the keyboard.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say that I love your stuff. I'm a Christian.
All right.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's
Yep.
all?
That's it, man.
All right. Guys, if only like you join us, please, if you have something have to do with the topic, not just to say thank you. You know, I appreciate your thank you, but not you know, just we want people to share something with us. Do we have any Abdul? Me myself, by the way, somebody asked me why you keep saying Muslims they will have a 1 mile butt. What the problem? My problem is that will be a lot of shit. I'm not going to be involved with your wife butt, but if your wife she would do a poo-poo and she have 1 mile butt, what we will do with her poo-poo? This is health hazard, man. Do you know how many people? Do you know how many flies will come from miles away? What if your wife she fart and you are my neighbor? I will suffocate. What if somebody smoke a cigarette during the time she is farting? Do you know how big the explosion will be? So yes, it's my business. You can enjoy the big butt, but far away from me. You know? I don't think the city hall will allow it. Did you check out the rules? Because your wife, she broke every code. Even Joe Biden cannot burden the butt of your wife. Hey, by the way, Joe Biden, he burdened his son. Really? And nobody is above the law. Oh, okay. And he burdened him all the way from 2000, what? Which year? From 2014. Which means, obviously, there's a crimes he did and we do not know about yet, to the point he is going back to 2014 all the way until now. Unconditional. Listen, because he said to himself, maybe later they will discover something. You see, it says unconditional. That's it. So if your wife, her butt is 1 mile, is that unconditional butt? All right. So this Abdul here, okay, he want to prove to us that Allah is exist, not God is exist. Abdul, there's no proof that Allah is exist. In fact, I can prove that Allah never exist. In a very simple way. I mean, your God, he do not know how the baby is created. So, if you Muslim claim that Allah is the creator, and then your God Allah, he come with a very funny, stupid belief of how a human being came to existence. How in the world you can prove to me that Allah is exist? Any Muhammadan? God is not a fairy tale. Hold on. That's true. Especially if this God is Allah. As an example, the chapter of the cow. Why it's called the cow chapter? Why? Because it's involve a cow. Okay. So Muhammad, he heard a story from the Jews. Muhammad, he fabricated the stories, adding to the story. You know, if we go to the book of Number, you will see that speaking about a red cow, but nothing to do with the story of Muhammad. So Muhammad, he added his own spice. So if we go here, we will find Muhammad, he come with a very, very smart way, not a fairy tale. A person was killed. He's a Jew. And they asked Moses to ask his God, who killed this guy? Who killed him? Moses told them, okay, I asked Allah, all right, and he told me this. Allah, he command you to slaughter a cow. They said to him, are you making fun of us? Are you making fun of us, Moses or Moshe? Come on, Moshe. Allah told you to slaughter a cow. What does it have to do with investigating who killed the guy? Here the mystery come to like deeper. He said to them, I take refuge. I take Allah refuge from being among the Jahilin. He speak Arabic. Muslims speak Arabic, which means the ignorant and the foolish. Why? They are asking him, why? What are you talking about? We are asking you, who killed the guy? You tell us kill a cow? Are you making fun of us? What the cow have to do with who killed the guy? So now he is insulting them, called them foolish. And then they said, okay, call upon your Lord, your God, for us. He may make it plain for us. We don't understand. He said, okay. Allah told me, verily, it is a cow, neither too old nor too young. Like, hold on. They did not ask you to describe it yet. They are asking you, we don't understand what you are saying. Neither too old, neither not too young. It's not a teenage, and it's not very old, I mean, Allah, between. But it is between two conditions. That's deep. So do what you are commanded. All of this, by the way, to serve the investigation to find who killed this Jewish guy. They said, okay, call upon your Lord for us to make it plain. What is the color? What a conversation. Hello, Allah? They are asking me what is the color. I mean, Allah, why you don't give me the whole description in one shot and to avoid all those questions? I mean, what this is backward, forward. Just tell me, give me all the details. Look like Allah do not know that those people will not understand. He said, which means Allah said, it is yellow cow. Yellow? Is that painted? Okay. Bright in its color, pleasing to the beholder. Oh, okay. And that will make it the complete requirement to find out who killed the guy. That's deep. Guys, we are getting closer and closer to find out who killed the guy. I mean, come on. Can't you tell that the investigation is getting deeper and deeper? And then they said, okay, call upon Allah for us and make it plain. So what it is, verily to us all cows are alike. What a story. Remember the guy in the video here, he says Islam is based on facts and logic and reasoning. Okay. All cows are alike, and surely if Allah wills, we will be guided. Okay. Musa, he said, okay, Allah, he said, it's a cow, neither trained to till the soil nor water the field. Spoiled cow. She was spending her day like Joe Biden in the White House, eating, drinking shish kebab. Oh boy. It have to be spoiled, okay? And then they said, now you have brought the truth. The Jews now, they discovered that this must be serious. Look. Finally, they come to the conclusion, Musa's telling the truth. So they slaughtered and brought it, were near not doing it. What? Like, they did it, but almost they were not? That's deep. Like, guys, I ate the hummus, but I was not going to eat the hummus. That is a hummus statement. And then suddenly, it says here, suddenly, about the dead guy. So all the story have no introduction. Like, if you read this story, how in the world you know what's going on? Nothing. Bring a cow, Allah will command you to bring a cow, and this cow, etc., and this cow have a color, and this cow age, and this cow did not tilt, and blah, 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 blah. All of this, nothing to tell us why. You think they were going to do barbecue? No, brother. There's a guy who was killed by a dagger, which the Quran did not even mention. It just mentioned that, okay, you killed a guy, huh? And you hide the truth, Allah will expose you. Okay. And then Allah, now they killed the cow. They slaughtered the cow. Moses, Allah commanded him to chop the cow and to beat the hell of the dead man with the cow. Beef, 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 beef. And brother and sisters, you cannot believe what happened next. It's hard to believe. The dead guy came out from the grave. Actually, he's not a grave, sorry. It's my fault. In order to make you understand the situation, because most of you are ignorant and you have no idea what's going on, okay? He come back from the death. They ask him, and Moses asked him, who killed you? The guy, he said, oh, Netanyahu, like, because he you know, his name is Wolf, by the way. And this is why the chapter of the cow was called the chapter of the cow. And remember, Islam is a religion based on true facts, true stories. It doesn't matter what people say to you. Don't listen to them. Any Abdul? Huh? And the guy in his channel, we want to pay him $400 to tell us the truth about Allah. I am truly convinced that this guy, Brother Hamza, is sharing the truth with us. Remember, I did not play his video because I'm sure that Brother Hamza, if we play his video, he will go to YouTube and he will cry. But you can watch the video so you can laugh. $400 for the course, Hamza? That's deep. You are a man of God. I mean, what $400 can do these days with inflation? I cannot even, you know, like get a brand new 6 years old wife with $4,000 these days. Brother, you are so cheap. I bet you that Sheikh Hamza, he is not getting the money to his pocket. He is just doing it for the sake of Allah. And the money, any money you pay, he will give it to Hamas. Did you see those in the news? The Abdul who stole 200 something million, 240, 260 million, I'm not sure the number. I posted the article actually in Patreon. A bunch of Abdul from Somalia, they, during the stupid time of Biden, they start printing money and giving people like for Corona. So those guys, they claim they are going to do charity for the Somalian, and millions coming like rain. Like rain, and they took hundreds of millions of dollars, and they did not even buy one sandwich for the poor with it. Oh boy. Yeah. Do we have any Abdul? Guys, invite your friends, because if you invite your friends, I promise you, I am an Arab, I have a connection. I can call Allah for you. And we can get you, if you are a male, a woman with big butt. You know, when first time I saw this hadith, I was just a kid. I could not understand really what it's mean. I mean, it doesn't sound right, you know. Why the women, her butt will be 1 mile? Why not half mile, you know? I mean, what is, and you know, in the same time, was the word mile at that time exist? It's just a question, Muslims. But remember, Islam is all about the religion of truth. Nobody can beat that. Can you? This is Al-Bahr al-Muhit. Let me show you here the image. Al-Bahr al-Muhit very famous book في شرح صحيح الإمام Muslim. It mentions here that the Hurul Ain, according to Muslim, those are the women who have a very dark black eyes, but they are so white to the point you can see the marrow of their bones. Her ass is 1 mile.
The Houris are seated as much as a mile from the ground.
Now he translating the word maq'adatuha as seated. In fact, this is mean her butt. So the Hurul Ain, her butt is 1 mile of the ground. And that was the first made me so attracted to Islam. So I said to myself, I'm not going to go and study engineer or a doctor as my dad he want me to be. I'm going to study Islamic law, because I want to study law to defend such a big butt. Because remember, such a big butt will be under a lot of targeting. I said myself, you know what? This female with such a butt, she's going to face a lot of risk. Who is going to defend her? So I decided to join an Islamic university to study Islamic law. And now I'm qualified to be a defender of this big butt. Do we have any Muslim? And then the Abdul, in his website, he want to convince us that Islam, brother, is based on the truth and reasoning. And Allah in Islam is not a full of a story of fairy tales. Who can beat that? Big butt, endless penis. Anyone here have the hadith about the endless penis? Post them for everybody, please. Endless penis. You know, I thought about it many times. If the penis becomes so endless, like, you know, sometime I put, in fact, now I have in my TV here, I put it always on, like, you know, like there's a live camera from Thailand, so there's an ocean. Actually, I can turn the audio for you. Here we go. I don't know if you can hear the waves. Very beautiful. So, brother, I live here in the state, and I will have an endless penis. Do I need to travel after that anymore? I can go with this penis all the way to Thailand, make my penis go and take a dip in the ocean of Thailand, and continue going to the galaxies after the galaxies. And Islam is not a religion of fairy tales. Is the sound from the TV coming for the ocean? There's a child is screaming in the beach. We hear the sound, but we don't see people. Do we have any Muhammadan want to convince us that this is true? That Allah is not a fairy tale? Huh? Then he says, number 3, science. Oh no. Brother, don't even think about it. In Islam, there is just that easy science. Science and materialism and God. Hamza, what his name is? Hamza Karamali. This is your name? Karamali? Okay. All right. Explain how to understand the laws of nature. I like the laws of nature. As an example, the Prophet of Allah Muhammad, when he received the chapter which the Muslim they recite 5 times a day, Al-Fatiha, he received it during the time where he was doing the call of nature. And here you notice that Allah, He don't discriminate. Time for him is not an issue. Muhammad doing poo-poo, it doesn't matter. The Messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and give him peace, whenever he went out, which means to do poo-poo, tabarraza or baraza, he used to hear someone calling him, "Oh, Muhammad." And then, whenever he heard this, he used to flee, like Charlie Chaplin. I asked myself, how brave Muhammad is. To the point he hear a voice, he run. So brave. And why Allah is calling Muhammad when he go out to do poo-poo? And you can imagine Muhammad just start doing poo-poo, and now he is running and the poop is all over his legs. And here you notice something, I don't know if you notice with me. It says he used to flee, which means this has happened many, many times. Read with me. And whenever he heard this, this is not once, not twice, not thrice, many, many times. Whenever he heard this, he used to flee. You know, somebody calling me at night. I get to run away. Brave. Like a little girl. Waraq ibn Nawfal, which is, I believe, he is the real father of Muhammad, he was doing boom boom to his mama, advised him to remain in his place next time. Why Allah don't advise him? And Waraqa is not even a Muslim. So he advised him to remain in his place when the caller called him. So he hear what he want. And so he went out. He heard the calling. Oh, Muhammad. He said, here I am at your service. What the heck? Why he saying at your service? Yeah, Abdul, what's wrong? I mean, don't you see the story is so fishy? So Muhammad now, he don't even know who's talking. He say at your service? Yes, sir, I'm at your service, Allah. Yes, sir, drill sergeant. What the heck? And then the caller say, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. What the heck? Hey, Abdul, who's talking? Any Muslim can tell me who's talking? I see, I see. Then he said, say praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world, the beneficent, the merciful, the owner of the day of judgment, and the rest of the chapter. And here, by the way, if this is the story is true, that means the Muslim, they took off the word say. If we go to the chapter we are talking about, there's no say. Somebody might say, well, he is saying to him to say, he should not put it in the Quran. No. Because we can find the word say all over the Quran. As you see, all of this. So why it's not in the Quran? Because supposedly Allah, he always send the angel. The Muslim, they claim he is Jibreel, or in the most of the cases, and he said to him say, and as you see, it's in the Quran, say. Like any of those I can click, it says say. See, it's part of the Quran. But if we go to chapter 1, verse number 1, there is no say. Any Muhammadan? However, the important about this chapter that Muhammad received it during the time of doing poo-poo. That will make it a shitty chapter. Literally. Excuse my language. Don't forget to give us dislike, please. Any Muhammadan? I see. Who is a Muslim would like to come and join us? So as you see, everything they say in their videos is absolutely stupid and a big fat lie. Like, especially when the Muslim, they speak about science. You know, I made my books, big part of them, like the first 2 books, is to refute what's so-called Muslim science. And now the Muslim, they have to go down in their knee and admit that Islam does not teach science at all. In fact, all of it was a fabrication. But if you go on YouTube, you will find maybe 1 billion videos on post by Muslims speaking of science and Quran. Abdul Khan Finance Academy. Yeah, this guy always, he say the same. He wanna call, but he never call. And he claim he is blocked. But all of us, we knew that even if you are blocked, you can make a new name in 2 seconds and you can call. Why Muhammad wiped his behind with the stones? Well, first of all, show respect, please. Muhammad was not wiping his behind with the stones. The stone was wiping themselves in the behind of a prophet of Allah. First, his behind is holy. And it's very pretty. If you don't believe me, I read an article written by a big famous gay. Like, you know, the Muslim don't worship Muhammad for sure. But they worship his pee-pee. If you go right now, and the guy in this website speak about reasoning. Let me show you a reasoning. The only religion who believe that their prophet piss is holy is Muslims. All of this is based on reasoning. And Muhammad said that to them, you know. Muhammad himself is the one who said that to them. Islamic Virtus website. Okay. The benefit of drinking the blessed urine of our holy prophet. Remember that Abdul in his video, he says Islam is based on reasoning. And even he said, we need Allah encourage us to use our mind. Abdul, are you out of your mind? Who is a Muslim? Actually, we have Muslims before who called us and they said, yes, we believe that the prophet, his urine is holy. His shit is holy. That is a holy shit. Any Muhammadan? And the benefit of drinking. Hey Muslims, who can tell us the benefit? Bismillah ta'ala. In the name of Allah. No other person in history has had so many blessings bestowed on him, such as were bestowed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on our beloved prophet. This is introduction to the best drinking, you know. If the kuffar, that is us, we are aware, we are not aware of even a tiny little piece of piss of Muhammad, tiny fraction of them, okay, they would abandon their stubbornness and embrace Islam. That's deep. I'm thinking about it right now. I need to go to the bathroom. Take for example. Oh, there's an example. I mean, Muslims, they are all about reasoning. Listening. You see, they don't make a speech. They give you a reasoning. Take for an example the case where a companion of the prophet drink his blessed urine. Take an example. Take an example. A companion of the prophet drinking the piss of the prophet, only to discover what? After he drank it, he discovered something. What he discovered? Only to discover that she has now been shielded completely from fire of hell. What the heck? The piss shielding you? That's so good. I love it. I love it. She discovered now, after she drank the urine of the holy urine of the holy prophet, who sent by the holy Allah, who gave him the holy Quran, that the holy piss of the prophet will make her shield from hellfire. So are you telling me now that this woman, she will go inside the hellfire and she will not be burned? Get some breath. First of all, this is true, and we can prove it in a very scientific way. Hey, Abdul, how a piss will make you shield from hellfire? Very simple. As an example, I heard a story that somebody, he was on fire. So simply they put the blanket in the water, and then they cover him by the blanket. Okay. What does that have to do with my story? So imagine, brother, if the blanket was put in the piss, not on the water. In fact, water is flammable. In the case of the piss, it is flammable. And that will give you extra protection. Abdul, what blanket, what putting it in the water or the piss? She drank it. It's inside her, not outside. Get the brain. First of all, it doesn't matter. Because she drank it, she's going to sweat. Especially if she's in the fire. I got you butted. So now she's going to sweat. If she sweat, so the pit of the prophet is covering her all over. So she's protected. Zakir Naik, this is a good point. Exactly. Zakir Naik, where do you get this answer, man? That was so fast. Get a breath. I told you I am sexy and you know it. Abdul, you should say I am smart and you know it. Get a breath. I'm not going to tell my statement. I am sexy and you know it. Abdul, you are not sexy, man. Look at your face. I mean, come on. Get a breath. First of all, if I am not sexy, why I'm married and you are not? I got you busted. You see? He's thinking. He cannot answer. No, but I'm surprised with the question. Get a breath. First of all, there's no surprise. I got you busted. I have recorded from you. It says that you are so ugly. Zakir Naik, but I was saying I look like you. Exactly. So it's because you are the rest of me, you say you look like me because you are trying to make yourself look better. Okay. Abdul, so the woman, she discovered after she drank the shit of the prophet that his shit is going to shield her from hellfire. Who's a Muslim agree with that? Huh? She discovered that. And look here, before it says, if the kuffar, if the kuffar were aware of even a tiny fraction of them, which means the blessing of the prophet, they would abandon their stubbornness and embrace Islam. And what the proof of that? The slave of Muhammad, she drank his shit. And the prophet said to her, where's my shit? She said, shit, I drank it. He said, okay. Guess what? My urine is a blessed urine. And from now on, you are protected from the hellfire. Completely, guys. Do you see the word completely? I mean, you need to focus with me on the words, please. Completely. This is not like insurance company. They say to you, like they send you like a document. They say to you your insurance is covered, but then they make a small text, and then you find that you are not covered. Here, this is completely. Like, it's the same as the burden of Joe Biden, unconditional burden to his son, all the way to 2014, which means God knows what he did. Maybe he killed somebody or raped somebody. Unconditional protection. Just because she drank the piss of the prophet. If this is what will happen if she drank his piss, what will happen if she ate his shit? That is a mystery. I think that would impact her beauty. She will become so beautiful and so sexy and so smart. And the Abdul in the video, he said to us that Islam is a religion of science. What does design prove? So the design of the universe prove Allah. Yeah, as an example, how Allah designed the baby, where the baby is created from, okay, I'm not going to tell you how the baby is made. The Prophet can tell you. Prophet Muhammad is the only one was able to discover how the baby is made. Until now, there's no books can tell you, you know. All those books you see in written by anyone. I'm typing in English again. Let us fix it. All right. Look at this. All those hadith, the prophet, the scientific prophet of Islam, Dr. Muhammad, explaining to us how the baby is made. I ate too much lemon, and I guess, I don't think it's lemon. The lemon would cause that. I have acid in my throat. Where is the acid thing? All right. Let me take one. It bothered me when I talk. Sorry, guys, I interrupted your scientific study. So according to your prophet, and remember, the Muslims don't believe in fairy tales, and this is authentic. When Allah created the baby, the women, she keep collecting semen for 40 days, 40 nights. The messenger of Allah, the truthful and the receiver of the truth, informed us, saying, the creation of you humans, this is revealed by Allah, by the way, as you know, is gathered in the form of semen in the womb of his mother for 40 days. Who in the world can get this information unless he is sent by Allah? Any Muslim? How Muhammad he knew this? That your wife, she keep having sex with you for 40 days. Each time she have sex with you, she grab your semen and she send it to the womb. 40 days, brother. If you have sex 39 night, sorry, it doesn't work. 40 days. Do we have any Filipino here? If you take the bus in the Philippines, the guy will ask you, I gave him a chance, a change. I gave him money. He said, sir, I have to pay you back 44 pesos. I said, how much? He said, 44 pesos. I said, okay. Say it one more time and keep the money. So, brother, 40 night, your wife, she is collecting your semen. 40 night. Oh, light, Abdul, don't you think that your prophet was watching too much Mickey Mouse and fictions? 40 nights she is collecting semen. Like she put semen one in the top of the other one to make a baby? That's deep. How the prophet of Allah, if he is not a prophet of Allah, he will know such an information which nobody knows at that time. Yeah, this is from the cartoon of Tom and Jerry, when the uncle of Tom, he come from Mexico, and he have a guitar, you know. Oh, the guitar is cut off. He go and he steal the hair from the mustache of the cat. Hey, Muhammad, how you get this information? How in the world we can explain now to our brothers and sisters in Christianity that Muhammad was so knowledgeable? 40 days. Hey, Abdul, I noticed something here. He says 40 nights. There is a reason for that. Zakir Naik is a doctor. Maybe he can answer. Christian Prince, first of all, you're stupid. Because supposedly, people, they have sex at night. This is why It's going to be collected 40 days, 40 nights, not 40 days. Yeah, Abdul, but if you say 40 nights, you are making say 40 days. Get a breath. This is stupid. Because we Muslim, we have sex at night only. We have no time to have sex at daytime. We are trained. Abdul, your prophet, he was effing everybody in daytime. In fact, nighttime, he never wake up. Get a breath. This is true. But Prophet Muhammad, different story. Oh, okay. 40 days. And then it become a clinking thing? No, it says in Arabic, become a dead blood. Not clinking thing. Any Abdul? And according to the hadith, by the way, and this is authentic, 40 days as a semen, 40 days as dead blood, and then 40 days as a lump. The total numbers of days is 120 days. We got a baby. Baby cool. Baby. We made Abdul, baby cool. Baby. We got Abdul in 120 days. Baby cool. Abdul is made in 129. Abdul, this is too much. This is heavy duty science. We cannot handle it. This is too much knowledge for us. Our brain cannot handle this. And then after 120 days, this creature is not alive. Then Allah, He breathed, He sent His angel inside your mother vagina, and He blew. And then the baby will have a life. So the first 120 days, there's no life. It's just a semen growing. Baby cool. Any Abdul? Hello? I think Omad, he made a song about any Abdul. I saw it somewhere. Any Abdul? Any Muhammadan? So what science, what logic, what fact, what using your mind? You potato? Huh? All the Abdul, they want to debate people who know nothing really about Islam, or let us say they don't speak Arabic at least, so they can play games. But I don't find them here. They are lined up in different channels. Here, nobody decide. Nobody there. Nobody. Here they are semen. And we need to wait 40 nights to get one of them to become a baby. So he will call me. Any Abdul. So as you see, this website, it's called Basira. And if you know this guy, tell him, if you have the guts, oh sorry, I don't want to be rude, what guts? I mean, it's Abdul, they don't have guts. They have Allah. If you have Allah behind you, I challenge you to accept to debate me in everything you said in this channel. And I will refute you for free. I'm not going to charge people 309. By the way, why is that the last $3 is a discount? Is that like Cyber Monday? Man, you are so cheap. Look, guys, it's not $400. It's $397. It must be there's a calculation behind it. $397 to learn if Islam is true or not. Whew, that's deep. That remind me of Sheikh Asim. You know Sheikh Asim? He charged $100 if you call him. And if you call him, by the way, I mean, we cannot really count the benefit of from this call with the $100. You know, if you think about it, the benefit way above. It's way above all the money you will pay, because you will get a great benefit from that. As an example, like a person called Sheikh Asim and ask him a very serious question. And by the way, the question and the answer, they will blow your mind if you have any mind left after watching this.
Madiha says lizards should be killed. Is it so? The answer is yes. The Jacob, not this Serbian Djokovic.
Is the sound coming good?
Player. No, the house lizards that you see on the walls. These lizards are to be killed. And the Prophet said, if you kill them in the first strike, you get 100 good deeds. If you don't manage to kill it in the first strike because they're too quick.
It is too low? The sound is too low, huh? Let me see if I can fix that. Too low for you? Now I know who's old, who's young. I got you. Oh boy. Hey, now all they will say I know I hear you very fine, okay? Since we mentioned okay. Let us see if we can find a different video for the same
House lizard is an insect, an insect that is harmful.
Hold on.
House lizard.
Let me put this one for you, maybe better. House lizard, according to Prophet Muhammad, is an insect.
House lizard is an insect that is harmful. Some of it cause a lot of diseases, and some say that it intends to walk over the food and the drinks and to poo, where it puts a lot of its illnesses and diseases in people's food. So in general, it is a dangerous creature.
Dangerous.
That only brings harm to the people in general.
Okay.
And if you notice that anything that is harmful, Islam tells us to kill. So Islam tells us to kill a wild dog that bites and attacks people. It tells us to kill mice because they spread all types of diseases. Plague is one of they are most infamous for. And also they cause fire in houses.
That is the reason to kill the mice? Because they cause fire only? Okay, but I'm not convinced with the lizard. I agree with you, we have to kill the mice. But why the lizard? I mean, the lizard, don't you know that the lizard can help in controlling infestation of insects, even in your house? Don't you know that farmers, they always love to have lizard around? Because they kill all the harmful insect, which is going to destroy their crops? How in the world lizard become the enemy of Allah? In fact, there is a reason for that. And the reason here, let's see if this video will tell us the reason. It is.
Legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari
Yeah.
where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire,
Yeah.
all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard.
Oof.
It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow.
A second ago, he mentioned the list of animals we need to kill because they are pure evil. A second after, he said that all the animals and creatures, they come to stop the fire on Abraham. So are they evil or not? You just said all the creatures, they come. Look, let me play it again. He was talking about the scorpion, the mice, how evil all those snakes they are. We have to kill them. All of those animals who they are harmful by nature according to him have to be killed. They are evil. But a second after, he says all those animals that came to save Abraham, which means they are good and they are Muslims, including the pigs and the mice, except the geigo.
Kill scorpions, and these by nature are harmful for people. So killing them is justifiable and it's a legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire, all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard.
Disgusting. Now I know what is the reason behind the war in Syria. Al-Qaeda, they are searching for the house lizard. This is a very, very true story. You know, I told you many times that geigo is dangerous. Now, I'm not talking about the insurance company. Don't take me wrong, they will sue me. I'm talking about this. I mean, let us be truthful and let us be honest. Stop being a hypocrite. Listen to the voice of the truth. All right? Isn't it truly, you can tell that this guy is behind the attempt of assassinating Abraham and even Trump? Who knows? Maybe the one who climbed the roof to assassinate Trump was a lizard too. That's why the Secret Service did not see him. In fact, they checked his citizenship. They found that he was a lizardine. This guy was trying to burn Abraham? I wish I have a camera at that time and I am there. That will be the top video ever in YouTube. In YouTube. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Scooby-Scooby-Doo. I mean, Muhammad, he got his stories from where? He listened to any story the Jews, they say to their kids. He put it in his book. Idiot. Do we have any Abdul? It's Scooby-Scooby-Doo. The lizard do? So there is lizard really, he did that? It isn't a Muslim. And imagine, the course will cost you $400 to teach you that Islam is based on reasoning. It's all of it is based on reasoning, brother. In fact, I believe if Muhammad watched a cartoon of Scooby-Doo, he will make him a real character, and he will make a chapter for him in the Quran. And only Allah knows what he will accuse him of. And this is the religion you told us it's based on reasoning? I have to agree. That's a lot of reasoning. Potato. Any Abdul? I don't know how many of you now is... I don't want to play this video actually, because I'm afraid many of you, after hearing this fact, you might convert to Islam. How Muhammad can go back on time, thousands of years, and he find out who was trying to burn Abraham. There's three options. Somebody from the fire department in the time of Abraham told Prophet Muhammad. But as we know, all of them, they are dead. Option number two. Somebody, he was a witness for what happened, and he told Muhammad, or he gave him a video. But we know that at that time there's no video, and whoever witnessed is going to be dead too. Option number three, and this is the only left option. Deal with it. Allah told him. Allah told him the truth about how the Geigo tried to kill Abraham.
Nature are harmful for people. So killing them is justifiable and it's a legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire, all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard. It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow. And this shows you that our relationship, not only with people, with everything else, is dependent on our belief in Allah Azza wa Jal and our allegiance to His religion and to the righteous and pious people of His followers and believers, etc.
Brother, and if you want to call Sheikh Asim, you have to pay him. You have to pay him $100. But think about it. Are you going to be the same person after reading it? No. Your life will change. After you hear about this lizard, you will move immediately to Arizona. Come here. We go together, and we are going to go for a hunt and do jihad against the lizard. We will make a lizard army, and our target to kill the lizard. If you kill the lizard from the first hit, the Prophet says you will get 100 deeds from Allah. For just if you kill it from the first hit, if you kill it from the second hit, you will get half. This is serious, brothers and sisters. No, I'm serious. That's what Muhammad said. Actually, in the video, he says that too. He says, if you kill the lizard from the first hit, you will get 100 reward. If you get it from the second hit, you will get half. And then if you kill the lizard from the third hit, you will get the lowest reward. So, come on. We should do it from the first hit. Right? And we have no choice except to win this war against the lizard. You know, lizard is very dangerous, and is obviously his anti of Prophet of Allah. and is evil, he tried to burn. By the way, there's a proof. I saw an article written by a scientific scientist from Japan. His name is Yama Suzuki, Honda. I gave you all the names. Check it out. Check it out. He said that in the old days, lizard, they used to smoke. Even he showed like a fossil of a lizard smoking. He was smoking hashish. He was high. Like you go in the sun, like the lizard is like, yeah. You know, it's like Joe Biden making a speech. Honestly. Like, you know, like, what happened to you? Hey, lizard, how are you doing? You put your hand in the front of his head, you don't move. So he proved scientifically that lizard, they smoke. And the one who smoke obviously have fire inside him. Get the point? Are you with me? You see, Muslims, they are always about reasoning and common sense. Sure, it's important. Come on, this is, you know, and you know, if this company, they open business in the Middle East, they will go bankruptcy from the first day. Who in the world will buy an insurance from Geico company after this? Nobody. This is why, if you want to open a business in a country, you have to study the culture very well, because you might choose a name or a symbolic will destroy your business. Seriously, if you are ignorant about the culture, about the religion, and where you are going to open your business, you might be making a big mistake by thinking you never imagine even this would be a reason for your business not to go, you know. So you open a Geico insurance company in Saudi Arabia, you can offer them as much as you imagine. Hello, assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. My name is Muhammad. I work from Geico Insurance Company, and I want to insure your house against fire. The Abdul, his mouth will be like, huh? And your company name is what? Geico? Against what? Fire? Don't you know that Geico is the one who burned? What's wrong with you? So you want to insure my house and my car against fire, and your name is Geico? Crazy. So good. So true. Now, before we finish for today, I might go tomorrow live. Leave your comment and tell me what time is good for you guys, and I will see how many comment, and based on the comment, we will see what time is good for the majority, and I will go live. All right? So we will give you the coming maybe, I don't know, 14, 16, 17 hours, we will see. And we will decide when to go live. All right? So I want to say, Lord have mercy with the stupidity. Islam is a curse of ignorance. A curse of stupidity. Those people, they want to have war with everybody. They are even killing each other over such a stupid, mad, donkey religion belief. This is what they believe in. And this is what they are trying to convince you and your sons and your daughter, that Islam is a true religion. I challenge any Muslim to say one thing I said is not true. As you see, in fact, anything I say, I show it on the screen with the reference. We don't make speeches. When I say stupidity is amazing, I have my reasoning. And I believe my number one enemy, this is me personally, in the world is ignorance and stupidity. I can live with someone who is not educated. I can live with someone who is not even healthy. But I cannot live with someone who is stupid. And there's people, they chosen to be stupid. It's not God made them stupid. No, they chosen to be stupid. They chose themselves to stay and live and die stupid. And that's why we are here, to help the Muslims. So we take them out of the ocean of stupidity, so we can save them from drowning in the ocean of stupidity, which is called Islam. So my Muslim friends, even though Islam refused to accept me as a friend for you, as a chapter 5 verse 51, take not Christians and Jews as a friends, and if you take them, you are one of them. But I say to you, my friend, I am here to save you, not because I hate you. We are laughing at the stupidity of Muhammad, so you can look at yourself in the mirror and you find how awkward, backward, stupid of you to follow such a garbage. So you will wake up and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And that is my Lord. He said, I am the truth, I am the life, I am the resurrection, and I am the way. And there is no way to the Father but by me. Muhammad will not save you, Abdul. The story of the lizard is a story of a fool. And if a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how foolish are you? God is good, so is Jesus. And I hope to see you tomorrow again. And I hope you guys, you will invite your friends so we can have more people and we can share more knowledge and we prove everything we say. Thank you, and God bless you all. Take care.